You're welcome to online lectures with Family the Schoolboy. Today we'll take a look at mathematics and the topic is number basis. As usual, our online lectures are mainly problem-oriented lectures where we solve problems, answer questions, review past question papers. Unless there's a specific question from our student, then we can answer. If not, it's basically review your past question papers. Today we'll take a look at JAMB past question papers in number basis. So our reference book today is Mathematics UTME past question by Prep 50 as compiled by Prep 50. The one that covers the syllabus from 2016 to 2020. So we'll pick a questions from number 6, question from page 6. Page 6, question number 13. Question number 13. The question says, all right, mathematics, number basis. Okay. Okay, let's look at the question. The question says, the sum of four numbers is 1214 to base 5. What is the average expressed in base 5? Option A says 411, option B 401, option C 141, option D 114. Okay. According to Prep 50, this question was taken from 2003 JAMB question 10. Okay, let's solve this question. Before we go solve the question, I want us to understand that when we talk about average of numbers, by average of, if you are given like four numbers and you are told to find the average of the numbers, that means you have to add the numbers, get the sum of the numbers, then divide the sum of the numbers by how many numbers you added to give the sum. So if you added 5 numbers together to give a particular number, so you want to find the average of the 5 numbers, you divide the sum by 5. So in this case now there are 4 numbers here and their sum is 1214 to base 5. So for us to get the average of these 4 numbers, we divide 1214 to base 5 by 4. So the average is what? The average is what? 1214 to base 5 divided by what? 4. The next question is this. This 4, is it in base 10 or in base 5? Remember, any number to a particular base, if you have a number to a particular base, all the digits of that number must be less than the base. They should not be equal to the base. None of the digits should be equal to the base, and none of the digits should be more than the base. They must be less than the base. Look at this one now. You see all the digits here are less than 5. Now this 4 now, 4 is less than 5. And 4 is also less than 10. So 4 can be 4 in base 5. It can also be the same 4 in base 10. So because 4 is also less than base 5, so this automatically becomes in base 5. If you want to confirm, let's even assume that you have 4. Move 4 to base 10. This is 4 in base 5. If you want to move this 4 in base 5 to base 10, what are you going to do? You multiply 4 times 5 raised to power what? 0. 5 raised to power 0 is 1 times 4. It's still what? 4 to base 10. So 4 to base 10 is same thing with 4 to base 5. So we leave it at 4 to base 5. Okay. So leave it at 4 to base 5. Alright, so if that's the case, let's continue. So let's now divide 1214 to base 5 by 4 to base 5 to get our answer. Now, how do we divide this? This is not your ordinary division. If you follow it like that, error will ensue. So to do that, I want us to do it using this method. You know, if you divide 2 by 4, if you divide 4 by 2, 4 divided by 2 will give you 2. The 2 is the quotient. The 2 you use to divide 4 is what? The divisor. And these 2 times 2, they are factors of 4, because if you multiply 2, the divisor, if you multiply 2, which is the divisor, by the 2, which is the dividend you got, it will give you the same 4. So we use this pattern to get the exact number that we will need. Different arrays of numbers that should be in base 5. So we don't have issues converting to base 5 again. To do that, we first of all list all the numbers, all the possible bases that should be in base 4, under base 5. All the possible numbers that should be under base 5, not bases. We list all the possible numbers that should be under base 5. If after listing them, we start multiplying each of these numbers by the we'll be getting a particular number. We'll be getting a multiple. And when we are done, we'll start our division. But all I'm going to do must be in base 5. It will guide us to do our division. Look at what I'm talking about. So let's list all the numbers, possible numbers that should be in base 5. This one is 0. That means, remember, all the digits now. Remember, all the digits must be less than 5. So 0 is less than 5. 1 is less than 5. 2 is base 5. Any other one cannot be. So we start multiplying it by the divisor. Times 4, times 4, times 4, times 4, times 4. Let's go. 0 times 4 is what? 0. 0 can be under base 5, so it is okay. 1 times 4 is 4. 4 can be under base 5, it's still okay. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 cannot be under base 5, so we divide. We move it to convert it to base 5. So 8 divided by 5 is 1. Remainder 1. 3. So we write the remainder 3 and bring down the what? Whole number 1. So you have 1 3 in base 5. 3 times 4 is 12 in 12. But 12 cannot be under base 5. So we divide 12 by, convert it to base 5. 12 divided by 5 is 2, remainder 2. So we write down the remainder and bring down the what? The whole number. So we have 2, 2. Now 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 cannot be under base 5. So divide by 5. If you divide 16 by 5, you have 3 remainder 1. Yes, 3 remainder 1. So we have the remainder 1 and bring that down the what? The whole number 3 1. So this now will help us to carry out our division properly. All these things are in base 5. All these things here are in base 5. So let's go. Let's look at this thing now. Remember, this is 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2 divided by 4. This one is far less than 4. So let's go to 1, 2. So 1, 2 divided by 4. Let's check here. Is there any number? Is there any multiplication anything we can multiply here to get 12? 1, 2 here. Is there any 1, 2 here? There's no 1, 2 here. There's no 1, 2 here. 1, 2 falls between 4 and 1, 3. So the only thing that appears here now is 4. The only whole number here now is 4. We cannot get 1, 2 because here is 1, 3. So 4 is the nearest whole number below 1 here now in this arrays of numbers. So if we have 2, 4 here, what it means is that if you now divide, if 4 is the only whole number we can get here, then that means as a whole number, the only dividend we can get here is 1, because if you divide 4 by 4, it will have 1. But what we're dividing is 1, 2, 1, 2. So that means there should be remainder. So what means is that if you divide 1, 2 by 4, you have 1. You have 1. And there will be remainder. How do we not get remainder? We multiply 4 by 1 to give you 4. We subtract it from 1, 2 to get the remainder. So that means 4 divide 1, 2, we have 1. Then 4 times 1, 1 as a whole number, not this side, 1 as a whole number. So multiply that whole number by 4, you have 4. Subtract it from this 1, 2 to get the remainder. Let's go. So that means, so we are looking for now 12, 1, 2, not 12. 1, 2 minus what? 4. So let's go. This cannot go. You borrow 1 from here. Remember, we are working in base 5. So if you borrow 1 from here, you multiply by the base you are working with on. So 1 times 5 is what? 5. 5 plus this 2 is 7. 7 minus 4 is what? 3. So in base 5, 1, 2 minus 4 is 3 in base 5. So now, this is the what? The remainder. We follow the normal rule of division. We multiply this remainder by the base we are working on again. So if you multiply by the base you are working on times 5, you have 1, 5. 15, but this is 15. 15 cannot be under base 5. So we bring 15 down to base 5. If you bring 15 down to base 5, you have 15 divided by 5 is 3 remainder 0. So bring down the remainder. If you move it to base 5, you bring down this remainder 0 and the whole number 3. So 15, if you move 15 to base 5, it becomes 3 0. You now add whatever you get to the next digit here. So 3 0 plus 1 will give you what? Plus 1 will give you what? 1, 3, 1. So if you get 3 1, we'll continue our division. So 3 1 divide by 4. Let's look at this array of numbers to see the one that whether any of them tally. So 3 1 here divided by 4. So if you divide 3 1 by 4, it will give you 4 in base 5. So 3 1, because 4 times 4 in base 5 will give you 3 1. in base 5. That means we divide 31 by 4. They give you 4 in base 5. So here is what? 4. What is meaning here? 4. We will not continue our division. 4 divided 4 is 1, because look at it here again. 1 times 4 is 4. 4 divided 4 is 1. So here is 1. 141 to base 5. 141 to base 5. So the answer to this question is 141 to base 5. Let's check the options. Okay, it's not this one, option A, it's not option B. The correct option is 141 to base 5. Please, if you have any question, feel free to ask. If you have any question, feel free to ask. If you have any question, feel free to ask. I'll give like 1 minute for question. Please call the numbers on the screen. Any of the numbers 081 3868 2003 or 07012945891. Please ask your question. Feel free. All right, 1 minute has elapsed. Okay, in the absence of any question, we'll end the lectures here. Please, if you have any question, feel free. These 2 numbers are on WhatsApp. These numbers are on WhatsApp. Chat me up on WhatsApp, drop your questions. I will address it in our next class. Okay, you can drop your comments. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. The channel name is Fametanti the School Board. Also follow my page on Facebook. My Facebook page name is Fametanti the School Boy. Every Saturday, I organize academic competition I titled Academic Battle with Fametanti the School Board. It holds 7 a.m. to 7:10 a.m. and the registration is free of charge. There are lots of prizes to be won. If you are interested, chat me up on WhatsApp for the flyers. You can also check my YouTube community section. You will see the flyer there. Please share these lectures. Someone out there may be in need of these lectures. Stay tuned. Don't touch the dial. See you next time. God bless you.